For my family, my friends, and anyone following my origami journey, you know that my grandmother is a huge piece of who I am. She was like a second mother to me, and not because she had to be, but because she wanted to be. Because having that relationship with my sister and me was something she was going to make sure she had, because she had so much love to give. One small way her love manifested was through paper folding. She sparked that love and continued to support me as I integrated it into pretty much every aspect of my life. I feel that origami has become a piece of my very being because it was a piece of hers. On June 13th, 2021, I lost my grandma, my aibou, my Obaasan, and now I feel fractured. I feel like I'm missing a vital piece of me, of my soul. Before she passed, I was lucky enough to show her how far her inspiration had taken me. She visited me while I was running origami workshops, and I got to teach a small class at her assisted living apartment. But now I want to honor her memory by making sure the people who loved her know how to fold magic. I want her loved ones to know how to turn something ordinary into something beautiful. I want to make sure the skill that she taught me gets shared with other people whose lives she's touched. Our family always smiled over the fact that she was a social butterfly. So that's what I'd like to teach today. It's simple, short, easy butterfly. But this form was also the last origami form that we folded together, so it's extra meaningful to me in that way. So in honor of my grandma, the most social butterfly I knew, I'm going to teach you how to make this origami butterfly. The first step is to find a piece of paper. If you came to her memorial, you might have had the opportunity to pick up some paper that I brought to share, but any piece of square paper will do. The first thing I want to do specifically for my grandma is I want to be able to put a note or a reminder or a happy memory into this butterfly. So knowing that the blank side is going to be hidden on the inside and nobody's going to know what's in there but you and my grandma, what you want to do is take your paper and flip it over so that the pattern side is facing down. And then you have a blank page that you can write something special, either a note about how much you love her and miss her, or a happy memory that you had, or something that reminds you of her. But please be sure to write that in there. And then once that's done, what I'm going to have you do is fold your paper in half into a triangle. So you're going to fold one corner to the opposite corner, increase it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our outside corners. So if I rotate this so it just looks like a standard triangle, you're going to take one of your outside corners and you're going to fold it to your middle corner. Increase it. Then we're going to take the whole form and we're going to flip it over, and we're going to take that other outside corner and fold it up to what used to be the center point of the triangle. And you'll see you'll have this diamond shape. And then what you do is, if you look at it from that top point where everything came together, you're going to have two things. You're going to have two little flaps and a big center pocket. And what we want to do is open up that big center pocket as far as it opens. And as you do that, what used to be the outside points of that diamond are going to start to come together. You're going to let them come together, and you're going to flatten it out back into a triangle. Just flatten it down. And even though it's a triangle, it's got these open flaps in there, which is what we need. This is called the water bomb base. Now, I'd like you to rotate your triangle so that it's upside down. So the center point is facing towards your body. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the top outside point, because there's two now, and you're going to bring it to that center point, just like so. And you're going to crease it down. So you see I took that outside point, I brought it in to my middle point, and then I creased it flat. We're going to repeat on this opposite side. We're going to take just the top flap, we're going to bring it in towards the center, and we're going to crease it. You can see this paper isn't perfectly square. It's not perfect, I guess. But it's still going to make a beautiful butterfly, and it's still going to honor Waco. Once you've completed that step, we're going to flip over the entire form. And what we're going to do is take our little point here, the center point at the bottom, and we're going to fold it up. Just the top point, we're going to leave these little flaps there. We're going to fold it all the way up past the top line. So you'll see I'm going way up past it. And when I do that, you'll notice that it makes the whole thing bend. And that's a good thing. We want that to happen. So don't fight it. Pull it up past that top point. And then this trick you're going to do off the table. You're going to hold it, pinch that triangle that's coming above the top edge between your fingers. You're going to flip over the whole form. And then you're going to take the little bit of triangle that's poking over the top and fold it down. And kind of makes, this is going to be almost like the little head of the butterfly. Now holding this in place again, knowing that it's folded a little bit, so it's not completely flat, holding it there, you're going to use this center line that's part crease and part the space between those earlier folds, and you're going to use that to fold the entire form in half, right on that center line. And you're going to pinch it in place, so from the back side you'll see it kind of makes this funky shape, but you're going to pinch it in place nice and tight, and when you let go, you're going to have this beautiful butterfly. This social butterfly that represents some of the best parts of Waco. And that's it. You can display your butterflies as a reminder of the wonderful woman that she was. You can share them with the family. You can tie them to a balloon and send them to her. But hopefully this will help you feel close and connected with her. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. I'm hoping that in watching this video, you're reliving your own special memories with Waco and can keep your origami creation as a reminder of the wonderful, inspirational, kind woman that my Obaasan was.